We're back with Wrestle, this and
that.
I'm your host, Brother Reek, and this is my co-host,
Brother Don Juan.
Hey, Don.
Hey, what?
We got to salute our troops, man.
We absolutely do.
The men and women who fight for us and keep us safe, keep our families safe, and guard us at night. So WWE decided, hey, we're going to do the tribute to the troops.
Absolutely.
And we're going to get off into these matches. Opens up with Sheamus and the League Nation coming out. Sheamus is basically saying USA isn't the best country in this world. Barrett said the British has better food and better teeth.
Sheamus said you weren't going to, he said, Roman, you're not talking about the United States being number one, are you? I have them like in the top 25.
Yeah. The thing about Barrett is somebody has given him misinformation. But anyway, the Rio said that the American is just TV trash. Okay, he said they always talk about zombies and hackers and whatnot. And then Roman said, you know what? I'm going to call all of you tater tots. They all tater tots. That's one of them. The Irishman, the British. Okay, all of you guys are tots. Tater tots. Oh, man, let's get into this horrible tribute. I think that our men and women should just basically come out all guns and shoot everybody on stage because it was horrible. Let's start off with for the, how many times?
Oh, well, we said 300.
About 300 times, ladies and gentlemen, of Rusev versus Jack Swagger. Seen it about 300 times. But the difference in this is that Swagger wins, okay? That's the difference.
Jack did it.
After 300 matches of losing, he finally win one because he was a Patriot.
Absolutely.
Okay? And he was on Patriot territory. So he had to win. Vince basically went to Rusev and say, please let him win. I know you beat him every week, but please let him win, you know. And Rusev said, okay, I'll let him twist my foot off and put the Patriot lock on and win, and I'll tap out.
I'll tell you, and Lana, she looked surprised more than anybody that Rusev tapped.
Well, not as surprised as I was to see her body. Okay. I don't know why she with Rusev, but that's just me. But maybe she sees something in him we don't, like a losing streak. But
the match was a boot camp match.
It was a boot camp match.
Was like the exciting part of it. They used like ammo boxes and
it was horrible. Yeah, no doubt. It was definitely horrible.
It was bad.
Well, speaking of horrible, you can't get no worse than Bo Dallas taking on the world's strongest man.
Someone gonna get the ass kicked.
Yeah, Mr. Mark ass kicking Henry. Okay, the only thing I can say about this match is horrible match. Well, listen, they didn't even know what to do in the ring. Bo Dallas was getting ready to run, and Mark Henry said, "No, you get on back here. I got to give you this slam." He slams him, and he take his hat off and put it on his big sweaty head.
Yeah, Bo
and then
Dallas
it pops
came out
off.
as Santa Claus.
Yeah, he came out as, I don't know what he came out as. But
oh, wait, no, not Santa Claus.
No, he wasn't Santa Claus.
He came out as Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam. He came out as Uncle Sam.
Santa Claus on the slam.
Yeah, he was.
But, my God, that was a horrible match. I bet you those troopers say, this is the best you got? They'd rather see the Cinches fight the Santino Marella by themselves, okay? This was horrible. I don't even know why they put that match on, but guess what? That was the first two horrible matches so far.
Yeah, so next match was Ryback and Kevin Owens, and come
on.
I'm trying to think of something good to say about it.
Say something.
Okay, so it was a back and forth match. It was a very watered down Kevin Owens. The coolest part about the entire match was when Kevin Owens came out. He said that.
I love him.
He said that Canada was better than U.S. That
they had better streets, cleaner streets,
cleaner air. And he said, you guys deny it, but you know it's true.
Yeah.
He said, we don't ever really get sick, but when we do get sick, we get free doctors.
Free care.
So
and that's true. That's true. He didn't lie about that.
True or not, then that opened up Ryback coming out, and like I said, the match was disappointing
You
because
can't even say mediocre.
The match was disappointing. That's the word I'm going to use, is disappointing, because man, you've been giving Owens good fighting, and all of a sudden, like, he does the walk, Owens walk.
Well, that was the best thing for him to do besides lose to Ryback. Okay, this show, it seemed like Ryback was trying to own the show basically with his moves and whatnot, and Kevin Owens said, "You know what? I'm out of here. You ain't stealing the show. What's wrong with you?"
So it's a count out win for Ryback. Again, the match didn't really excite me at all.
Basically, really not worth talking about.
Not really at all. This might have been the best match of the night, man, and that was. It was a confusing scenario, because when you think about the matches that have been taking place, and but we
rivalries.
Had Paige and Team Bad,
my girls,
versus Becky and Charlotte. Okay,
but check out who their partners were.
Bree, who they just both beat.
Yeah, I
like 3 weeks in a row now, and Alicia Fox. And we all know that the reason why they had to come up with this match is because there's just nobody else.
Yeah, because they hired the rest of the roster.
So the match itself was really, really good.
Overall it was a good match.
I really enjoyed the match. Everyone I thought got a really good showing.
Yeah, but you know what? It was a really good match. But then still, Sasha looked good in any match she's in.
Right, and Sasha did what Sasha does. She gets a tag in for Tamina, and runs right in and knocks Becky Lynch to the floor, leaving it just Alicia in the ring. And she gets the bank statement.
Yeah, and bent her back like a pretzel, didn't she?
Yep, and then got it done. And so
Girls win.
So Sasha gets another big win. And everybody was excited to see that in the crowd.
They love this girl, man. I don't understand Vince. They love this girl to the T, and he still keeps her off of Raw.
And then it looked like I will say, well, like I said, everyone had a good showing, and it was nice to see a nice showing for Alicia Fox.
It was
big foot.
A nice boot to the face.
On Paige, and she set up her I think she even got her finisher.
Yeah, what she tried, what she missed. But then you had the nice super kick that Paige gave to Charlotte.
Yeah.
And then the nice spear that Charlotte gave to Naomi.
Yeah, so I mean they went. Everyone kind of went back and forth.
Yeah, put their moves on, but when it was all said and done, the bank statement to Fox put her right out.
Yeah.
So you had the winners, Paige and Team Bad.
And it's another big win. And Team Bad has been on a roll and a half.
Whenever they decide to put them on TV, they run ruckshot over everybody.
So
in the last match.
Was
a Royal Rumble.
Yeah, halfway there, man. Yeah, they had 16 people in the
guys
ring.
Again.
And this teamed up. We'll start first with the Wyatts, and they teamed up with the League of Nations.
All of the League of Nations.
The League of Nations, all of them.
Okay, yeah.
And then their opponents were Dean Ambrose, Ryback, the Dudleys,
the Diddley Dudes,
Usos, and the WWE Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns. And this match, it was good, but man, just too many people in the ring to keep track of what was going on.
Right.
Back and forth.
Plus, they had one referee.
Yeah, one referee trying to control these 16 individuals, these 16 in particular.
Yes.
And you just got back and forth. I got to try to find him. I don't know where this guy's actually fighting. I don't know what's going on outside the ring. I can't.
The person looks lost the most was Strowman. But basically Strowman. Roman's like, who am I getting?
So, close to the end, Luke Harper was getting beat up by Dean Ambrose, and that man you just mentioned, Strowman, he gets into the ring and he looks like he's going to try to do his thing, but then he meets a Superman punch, and then he meets a kick, and then he meets a clothesline. Finally.
He just meets everything, don't he?
Finally, he meets a clothesline from Ryback that sends him over the ropes. And now it just leaves Dino in the ring. And he is one-on-one against Harper. And he gets the dirty deeds. And yet again, Dean gets the win. Dean's been on the
Now, I'm not looking at it as a backfall for the Wyatts since they had League of Nations with them.
Right.
And I hope that don't discourage Vince from pushing them because they lost at the tribute to the troops. But like you said, there's just too many people in the ring for you to really follow it. It was a little confusing on some of them, especially Strowman, who is new and don't know how the rest of these veterans wrestle and whatnot. And let's just hope they can break these guys down and put them in some single matches. You know what I'm saying? Where we can actually see what they're going to bring and have to offer when you put them in the ring. But when you put them in the ring together, brother, it's just totally chaos and confusion.
And in case like you're wanting to know what else happened, to sum it up real quick, Train did a performance for the troops.
Lord have mercy.
Then you had JoJo do a nice national anthem to start the show.
JoJo's cute.
That was really, really nice.
Yeah,
and
JoJo's cute, no doubt.
Then Howie Mandel also came out and
did some horrible stand-up
jokes with the
horrible
troops. Other than that, that was it.
And then he treated the guy wrong. The guy said, "It's my birthday." He said, "Man, I ain't wishing you happy birthday. You just interrupted everything. I'm not wishing you nothing."
So that was the recap in its entirety of
WWE's tribute to the troops.
So it was great to have 3 shows in a row.
1 week.
We didn't get great action on 2 of the 3 shows, but their heart was in the right places, and we enjoyed the fact that you made our week go a little bit quicker to WWE by giving us 3 shows.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Of course, like nothing but we couldn't finish this show off without saying, thank you again to our troops.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Our men and women out there, and
put their lives on the line every day for us. So it would be very nice if these guys could at least have this holiday home instead of being there. But they have a job to do, and they swore to do it, and they are sticking to their word.
But great job WWE for going to the bases and
acknowledging them,
giving them that opportunity to be able to watch wrestling. And then, of course, you got your thing where you give troops free admission. So.
Free shows, yes, definitely. The WWE mark went out for them for that.
WWE, great organization, like I said. So
that was the wrap up.
The show wasn't the best. We just keep it real on the show. We're not gonna let you guys watch our podcast and us just be like, oh, it's the best thing we've ever seen, because that just wouldn't be real. I mean, we know that you guys probably didn't enjoy it either. And if you did, great, because there were parts of it we enjoyed. I would say out of all 3 shows that we recap, without a doubt, best thing was the 3-way for the Intercontinental title on SmackDown. I really suggest, if you guys by chance miss it because you're like, oh, it's SmackDown, I forgot to set the quarter, I thought it was coming on Thursday.
Sci-fi.
Get a chance to check it out. It was fantastic. So
that's the wrap up. Tributes to the troops. Up next, Rico's Rumor Report.